So I have good news and bad news.
Okay, let's start with the good news.
So congratulations on your family.
Thank you.
You have a kid now, so you have a family.
Thank you.
The bad news is all your games are again gone. No more games. You have a...
What Giannis was trying to say in this video, we will make a collection for family board games. And as previous time, you have unlimited budget. You can buy all the games you want. Well, actually 5 games with unlimited budget. And I can buy 5 games, I have to buy 5 games in 100 euros, or it's about the same as $100 budget. And let's see which one makes the best family game like collection. All right,
That's gonna be me, but I think you can try to get the second best.
I have 100 euros, so I don't have a lot of trash talk here.
But you do have a lot of trash.
What have you bought with your unlimited money? If there's not gold on the cover, then we're just not even talking.
I'm not gonna intimidate you too much. Let's just start simple. King of Tokyo. It's the perfect family game where you're trying to kill each other because you each play a monster. And you can either win by getting 20 victory points or by being the last monster alive. You roll dice, so it's like a Yahtzee type of game where you roll dice. Do you want to roll them? Amazing. Always amazing. And dice let you get victory points, attack other players, get energy to buy upgrade cards which will give you amazing powers, or heal yourself. And this way you play until somebody gets 20 points or you're the last one alive. It plays less than 30 minutes. It's a perfect family game. Grown-ups enjoy it, kids enjoy it. I'm already winning, but I can tell you.
Because I have 0 games and you have 1 already. And to be honest, I wanted to buy this game and put it in my collection as well, and then I realized it blew almost half of my budget right there.
Since I don't care, this is my first pick.
Mechanism that I really like in board games. I really like drafting, and what a better family drafting game than Draftosaurus. You control a dinosaur park, and you can draft dinosaurs and put them into your park. And the tricky part is that you have dinosaurs in your hand and you secretly pick one of them. And then you give these dinosaurs to the next player. And then he secretly picks his ones and then gives to other players or back to you if you're just 2 players. That's how you slowly build your park. But you also are very interested not to give good dinosaurs to the other person. It's very interactive, and for a family game, it's fantastic. It's very simple with a lovely drafting mechanism, and it's quite quick. So even for Giannis, whose attention span is like a minute max, really good. And I found it for as cheap as 19 euros and 95 cents. So super cheap. That's exactly what I like here on my budget side.
I mean, that's probably your biggest box that you're gonna get there, right?
Could be.
I'm just gonna not overdo it too much again. This is an old version of this game. There are plenty different versions. This one's cheaper. Still not gonna be too intimidating for you. It's only $39.99. You probably can get it for cheaper. Atlantis is sinking, and you have these little meeples that you're trying to escape with. Each of those meeples is worth a certain amount of points, and the more of them escape to the sides of the board, the more points you get. But this one's also a nasty one. There's a theme with my games here.
No.
Trying to kill each other, trying to kill each other. Should think about that. But the fun part is, on your turn, you get to move your people, and afterwards you roll dice that tell you which monsters you get to control. Then you can use sharks to kill other players' swimmers that are in the water because the island sinks and they fall into the water, and then you can destroy everybody else's boats, or you can get into a boat where somebody else is and then just steer it straight to doom. It's fun family time together, killing each other. So I think I'm almost out of your budget for now.
And from space as well. So I'm that cheap that I didn't even get my game. But my next game is Micro Macro Crime City.
That's an expensive one. Will you have money for anything else?
25.95 euros, so 26 almost. It's the most expensive that I have here, but it's totally worth it. You have this huge map where you have to solve mysteries. These mysteries are always like connected on the map, so you can find a person and then see where he went. And it's a really good teamwork game where somebody can find something and then everybody goes there. And sometimes even there's a race game, especially with kids. Who's gonna be the first one to find something? But it's like a Where's Waldo version, just much better.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's a lot of depth to that game. Perfect for parents as well. And yes, it's a bit more expensive maybe, but the rest of the games that are coming up are gonna balance it out for
Very
sure.
expensive. $25.
$25 for one game.
Oh no.
Oh no, 26 almost actually.
Oh,
Yeah. I declare bankruptcy!
we didn't kind of define what family games are for us. Family games are grown-ups can play it,
Yes.
grown-ups with kids can play it, and
Yes.
sometimes even kids can play it. But that's not like that's only the third option.
I mean, let's be honest, whenever we buy games, we think of ourselves first and then the
No,
rest of the people.
please. Yeah, we do. But no, I mean, it's for the kids and wives and... Anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. We don't always fight, okay? We don't. It's a big box. Anyway, this one... $86. Anyway, but... this one... You haven't actually played this yet, right?
No, it's $86. I don't have the budget for it.
Describe it in one sentence. It's Sleeping Gods for families. What it is essentially is each player plays an anthropomorphic animal, and you are just on a quest. You each have your own quest, but there's an overarching story. You can play it competitively or cooperatively, but why would you ever play it competitively? We're not that kind of a family. You can play it together. And it's an amazing story. It has choices, it has a really nice skill check system. It's a gorgeous game with a huge board and tons of colorful dice, and it's just an amazing experience to play together if you're looking for a co-op or a story game to try with your kids. But not only with kids, and even just with grown-ups. You're looking for something light and nice and no zombies. Or are there? Well, I don't know, I haven't finished it yet.
But you don't mean light on the wallet, right? My next pick is Illusion.
It is a game.
It is a game, and this game only costs a bit less than 11 euros. So it's really cheap. You just get a line of cards, and you have to tell me one simple thing. Is there more blue in this card or this one?
I have no idea.
Exactly, that's the whole game. You have to place a card on one side or the other, depending on how much of a certain color there is, more or less than the other one. That's about it. It's a very light travel game that you can, pick and go wherever with it. So for families, really, really great. Any age almost can play it. Even my 6 months old could probably eat it more than play it, but it counts. Tons and tons and tons of fun and cheap. So for my budget game, perfect. Really good. Really good.
You're right. I should slow down. I should slow down.
To 70 euros, huh?
No. All the way down to $50. This is a perfect family game for anybody. It's super easy to teach. You have 3 cards available to you. Pick one, and then you get that card, and then that's it. Nothing like 7 Wonders, if you're wondering.
Nice.
It plays fine with 2, it plays great with up to all 7 because it's so quick. It can be taught super easy to anybody. I've played with kids, I've played with grown-ups, and it's amazing production. It has a nice sorting solution.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go with
Inserts.
that. But what I meant, is inserts. Almost party thinky game because it plays up to 7, but not really a party game. King of Tokyo would cover that part for me.
It's a brilliant game, and I usually use that game as well in situations when I have money, of course. In those situations where somebody comes to my place and I ask if you want to play a game, and they say, no rules, I don't want to, no, it's gonna be too complicated. Don't worry, Seven Wonders Architects, there's no rules almost.
Can I move some of my games to your side? I'm kind of being crowded here a little bit.
Yeah. Your big wallet is just taking too much space, huh?
Put mine here.
My next game as well is something very, very small.
Obviously.
Set, yeah, I have to be in budget. And Set is a very, very interesting game, which is not for all audiences, but I have found that really, really works with my family. Basically, the idea is that you have a grid with cards. These cards right here, different shapes, different number of shapes, different colors, and so on. And you have to find sets. Set is always 3 cards where they have either like similar characteristics, or they all are very different. Very simple, yet it's super hard to understand that very simple premise.
At first.
And also, it's a very intimidating game. For example, if you play against my wife, who's just too good at it, I'm not playing with her anymore. Good for you, honey. Good for you. Yeah. I'm gonna go and play Brothers.
Something more my speed.
Tons of fun, challenging game, really lovely. And your last game, right?
I just don't wanna, intimidate you or anything with my bigger boxes, and it seems like you're moving towards the smaller boxes.
Yeah.
So it would be logical if I would keep the same pattern, but the other way around.
Okay.
Would that make sense?
I'm excited. How much bigger can it get? Nice.
I'm still here. Hey. Played as youngest with 3, crushed them, they cried.
Nice.
Then they came back and crushed them again. But that's how you teach character. Build character? Teach character? Both?
Both,
Teach how
whatever.
bad of a character your father is. Anybody can play this. It's quick, it's 10 minutes, there are almost no rules. It's like almost air hockey, the board game. It's amazing, it's only $60. It's a perfect go-to game for almost any situation, unless you really hate like real-time games. But other than that, play it from time to time, it's easy to set up. My kids can play it with themselves because they're simple rules. I play it with guests, just anything.
Clask is an amazing party game as well. For example, first thing that comes to mind, like a New Year's party with Clask. And you had those little big boxes. I have to, compete.
Yeah, okay.
This is as big
Whoa! Can anybody see you behind this? He's still here. Just gonna, so they know that you're still behind the box.
Yeah. It's the big, 1 millimeter bigger.
tallest.
It's the
Yeah,
tallest. So
nice.
it's kind of introduction to like roll and writes, in this case flip and write game, where you flip a card and whatever you flip you have to draw in your map and you get points. How good have you like filled in those places? It's very like a chill game where you just sit there with almost yourself, except there's one really great mechanism where there are these devil cards,
Monster cards, yeah.
where you have to give your map to the next person playing, and he draws monsters on your map that gives you minus points that you have to get rid of. So there is this from time to time interaction that's really, really fun. A very colorful, interesting game that's, I think, brilliant for families because kids can enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's really challenging for like parents as well.
Yeah.
And I can totally see where like kids can kick your ass playing this game.
I played this with my kids and they really like it. Yeah, it's a good fit. Yeah, well, all of these are obviously.
Yeah, let us know what would be your 5 picks, maybe in the budget version or the free budget version. Let us know which one did you enjoy the most and leave it down all in the comment section.
Also, what kind of budget wars would you like to see? What type of games?
And check out Patreon and YouTube membership because you have a lot of benefits with extra content, just helping us make these things.
Helping me get these games.
Giannis is out of money. I'm good. I saved it for actual food.
Oh, shoot, food?